Sports Cards. Get at it.
Hey, it's Alofa Leotel with Dr. John Peterson here, coming at you live and direct. TE2 Edge Sports Cards, doing a pre-grade video here. Figured I would send in about 24, 25 cards for the holiday special. I think this is $15.99 a card for anything from the 80s and 90s, and 1980 up to 1999. So I thought I would send in a few more Jordans and Kobe's and a couple of Garnetts and I think one Jeter. So yeah, this is the pre-grade. I went through and looked at all these cards a couple times and definitely took a few out that I didn't think were going to make the cut. Hoping to get 9s and 10s on these. Obviously you don't want to get any 8s or below, although that's pretty standard to get at least a couple stinkers in terms of your orders from PSA. So anyway, and then once I get these back, I'll do another video, the reveal, and then put the two videos together and you'll be able to see how I did. All right, so first card we got 1996 metal, Fleer metal, Kobe, rookie card. Thought this looks pretty good. Given that it's a foil card though on the front, I'm guessing it's a PSA 9. This is a Fleer 97-98 Soaring Stars, Kobe Bryant. I think this upper left corner has a little tick to it, so I'm going to say PSA 9. Most of these, well, all of these, I went through and looked and saw if a PSA 9 was going to clear that $20 to $25 range. You don't want to sell anything for much less than $30 on eBay if it costs you $15 to grade it and you're paying a 14% eBay fee. This is an Upper Deck card, 96, I believe. It's got Kobe, Jermaine O'Neal, and Kevin Garnett. This is an Upper Deck Black Diamond. I believe this is from 98. Let's take a look here. Oh, 99. Or maybe it is 98. Yeah, look, I thought it was 98. I could be wrong on that. I'm not a real expert in these Black Diamond cards of Kobe. I thought this looked really good. I think given the white back, thinking PSA 10. So we've got this, I think. Upper Deck's tough. I'm thinking 9. I think this is going to be a 10 though. Got a 98 Topps, or is this 99 Topps? Yeah, 99 Topps highlight reel. Great card. I thought it looked pretty solid on the corners. It's got the white background on the border. I'm gonna go 10. I have two of these Encore. These are Upper Deck Encore hollow cards. These are from 98, I think, as well. Don't quote me on that though. It could be 99. I think one's going to be a 9 and one's going to be a 10. So I'm not really sure which one, but I'd be surprised if both got 10s. So 9 out of 10. This is a die cut card, SP Authentic, SP First Class. Thought this card looked really good. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know, this looked good. I think this is a 10. This is Bowman's Best, 99. Just the base card, 9. Flare, again, this is 90, 99. Oh man, usually there's tons of little scratches on these. I didn't see any, but I'm gonna go PSA 9. This is a crack and resubmit. This came back as an 8. I thought it was a 9. Maybe it's the black border or black color on the back, but I'm gonna go for a PSA 9 on that one. This is also a crack and resub. This was a PSA 7. I'm shooting for a 9 with this. I don't know, at least an 8. So let's go PSA 8. Got an 88 Jordan Fleer. Other than the centering on the back, the card looks pretty good. Picked this up off of Facebook Marketplace a while back, and I think it's a 9. Got the 93 Bowman. This is the Jeter rookie. I thought this looked pretty good. It's got the white borders. I'm going PSA 10. 94 Topps Finest Jordan base, without the coating. I don't know what the gem rate is on this card, but that purple background is going to be tough. I'm going to go PSA 9. I got the Top Flight Jordan. Again, the white border, both sides. Didn't see any issues with this. PSA 10. This is the NBA Hoops Dish and Swish. Is this 98? No, it's 97. Yeah, the 97, I think that's that black border. It's going to be real tough, so PSA 9. Topps Embossed, 94. Looks pretty good to me. Bottom left corner is a little bit soft. PSA 9. Probably shouldn't even send that in, actually. I just kind of want to get that card graded. This is the embossed gold. Golden Idols, I think it's called. Golden Idols. PSA 9. Full Court. 96-97 Fleer Ultra. Some stuff with the top edging. PSA 9. Maybe even an 8. We'll see. This is the Topps Rockstars Jordan. I don't know. I thought this one looked pretty good, actually. I'm going to go 10 on that one, excuse me. Shooting Stars, 97 Topps. This is the refractor, not the chrome. PSA 9. And we've got the Metal Universe from 97. Oh, man, I'd love to get a 10 on this. I don't know. There's a little bit of whiting on the edges here. That's a foil card. Probably a 9. I'd love to get a 10, but I'm going to go with PSA 9. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Peace out. One love.
Hey, it's Loaf Lava. Leotawa Dr. John Peterson here with the E2 Edge Sports Cards, coming at you live and direct from Minneapolis, Minnesota. If you haven't had a chance, hit the like or subscribe button, or both. I'd appreciate it. We've got the second half of the PSA pre-grade. This is the reveal and the financials, so I will run you through what I have set up for this. Thanks for watching the first half, hopefully, and if you didn't watch the first half, that's okay too. All right, so here's what we got. Let's see here. Here are my notes. I'm going to read my notes here. So this was a PSA sub. It arrived at PSA on 12/4, and I got it back yesterday. So yesterday was February 11th. So we're looking at a little over two months. So about 8-9 weeks. It was a November 16 to the 30th, 1980 to 1999 PSA special. Cards were at $16 a pop for grading. I submitted 21 cards. The total was $335. I did get an upcharge, which was $105, and the shipping was 10 plus 45, so that was $55. The cards outlay total was $860. So if you take the $860 plus the submission fees, the upcharge, and the shipping, total outlay was $1,355. I had an estimated total value initially at $2,415. If you take $2,415 estimated total value, predicted total value, times 0.85, that gets you to $2,050. $2,050 minus the total outlay of $1,355 gets you an estimated profit, if all the cards were to be sold that are graded, of $700. So that's what I had for that. That's the initial predictive amounts for the cards. And let's take a look at the cards, see what we got. All right, so the first card is a Fleer Metal. I'm pretty sure this is 96. This is Kobe's rookie year. Got a 9. I had this pre-graded at a 9, and it came back as a 9. The cost was $8, and I think in a 9 it's about a $65 card. Oops, sorry. Next one is 97 Soaring Stars. This is again a Kobe. Got a 9. $8 was the cost, and $35 is the estimated value. It's a PSA 9, so won't make much on that one. Probably push. Next one, 96 Upper Deck Kobe, Kevin Garnett and Jermaine O'Neal, tri-panel card. I had this as a 9, and it came back as a 9. So I was right on the money with that one. Estimated cost was not estimated. The cost was $8. Estimated value $30. So yeah, probably again a push on that one. Probably shouldn't have sent that one in, honestly, to be truthful. 98 Upper Deck Black Diamond. I had this pre-graded as a 10, and it came back as a 10. I paid $8 for this card, and as a 10, it's about a $70 card. So a little risky with the Black Diamond here. Had this come back as an 8, probably would have been underwater on it, but probably would have lost on it, but I thought it was a cool looking card, and I thought it looked really good, you know? So sometimes you gamble and win. Next card is the 1999 Topps Highlight Reel. I had this pre-graded as a 10, and it came back as a 10. So I had $8 for the cost on this one, and I think the value is right around $100. Although I probably will price this a little bit higher. This is a really cool looking card. You see how that refracts, and just really kind of a well-known Kobe insert card. So probably will price that closer to $125, $150. But I had it at $100 value based on Card Ladder. Next one, we have a 1998 Upper Deck Encore. Again, this is another Kobe. I had this as a 9. Came back as a 9. $8 was the cost, $50 is the value. Had another Kobe Encore, same year, 98 Upper Deck. I had this as a 10. Came back as a 9, unfortunately. Again, $8 was the cost, $50 is the value. Next one, we've got a 1990, let's see, what year is this? I remember. No, 99. This is 1999 SP Authentic Kobe. I pre-graded this as a 10. I thought it looked really good. It's a die cut card. I didn't really see any issues with it. Unfortunately, it came back as a 9. Not sure what the issue was. Probably wouldn't re-crack this and resub it. $8 card, and in terms of the cost, and probably a $25 card if I sell it. So, which I will. So, 16 plus 8 is 24. Yeah, underwater on this card. We'll lose on that one. Next one, and you're gonna lose some. 1999 Bowman's Best Kobe. Pre-graded this as a 9, and this one came back as a 10, which I was super happy about. This was $8, and as a 10 is about an $85 card. I'd probably price it at about $100. It's the base, but still it's a 10. Kobe 10s are good. They don't carry the same premium as Jordan, but so get a win on that one. Next one. This was a Kraken resub. This was a 1995 Natural Born Thrillers Skybox. The original grade was an 8. I bought this card for $100. I had it as a 9. I thought it was a 9 when I bought it, and I still submit that it's a 9, and it came back as a 9. So it went from an 8 to a 9 in the resub, which I was really happy about. It's not worth a whole lot more than what I paid for it. I mean, it's a $125 card as a 9. But it's a great card. Got it from Johnny Utah. And yeah, I don't know, just a fun card. I love these Natural Born Thriller cards. I'd love to get a Jordan. So paid 100 and worth 125. So that's about a push. Actually, probably underwater because I paid to have it graded twice. 1995 Upper Deck Special Edition KG. This is also another Kraken resub. I submitted this and it came back as a 7 the first time. I had it as a PSA 8 in the pre-grade for the second round, and it came back as an 8. Unfortunately, it's only a $20 card in a PSA 8, so yeah, I'm gonna lose on this one. I estimate I paid 20 bucks for this, so definitely lose on that one. Next one, 1988 Fleer Jordan. I had this pre-graded as a 9. Thought it looked really good. But then when I looked at the centering, and then I realized that PSA changed their centering guidelines, I was like, that Jordan's not going to be a 9. It's going to definitely come back as an 8, because just the tolerance level here is just too much. Top to bottom and left to right. So I had this as a 9, but it came back as an 8. Front card centering is good. Really good. But the back is brutal. Just brutal. So I paid 70 for this, and it was part of a lot of like maybe 5 or 6 cards. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I've been sick for the last couple days. Oh, sorry. I think it's about $100 card in a PSA 8. 100, 125. So, yeah, push. This is a 93 Bowman Jeter. Pulled this out of a box that I bought this last summer. I thought this looked really clean. I had it as a 10. Unfortunately, came back as a 9. I don't know. I thought the centering looked really good. Corners look sharp. Maybe it's the centering on the back. I don't know. I don't grade a lot of this. Excuse me. Jesus. I don't grade a lot of this Bowman 93 stuff, so I really couldn't say. I had an estimated cost of $75. I think the value is around 40, 50 bucks. So a little bit of loss on that one. Oops, sorry. We got the 1990, what is this, 96? This is 95. 1995 Top Flight. This is a Topps card, I believe. Yep. And I pre-graded this as a 10. But again, the centering, when I look at it now on the back, no, there's no way. Had I known they were going to change the grades, I would have, centering guidance, I would have, guidelines, excuse me, I would have said this was maybe a 9. Unfortunately, it came back as a 7. So there's probably something wrong on the surface of this card, in addition to the centering, obviously top to bottom, that I didn't catch. So I'm going to have to take a close look at this one and see what the issue is. I paid $65 for this, and it's $30 as a 7. Probably not worth it to crack and resub, but, you know, it is what it is. Next one, this is a popular card. It's the 1997 Hoops Dish and Swish Jordan. I had this as a PSA 9, and it came back as a PSA 8. I picked this up for $65, and the value as an 8 is $55. So another loss. So we're racking up the losses here, folks. Still a nice card. I mean, tough black border, red border on the back. I mean, a tick down here, a tick up there. I mean, I can see why it was an 8. I should not have pre-graded it as a 9 because it was clearly an 8. Next one is the 94 Topps Embossed MJ. I had this as a 9, 8. Super condition sensitive card. That upper right corner is bad. Otherwise, it was pretty good. Bought this for, let's see here. Bought this for $5. As an 8, it's a $20 card. So this will be a small loss. So we're not doing so hot here, folks. This is not a good order so far. Next one is the 94 Topps Embossed Golden Idols. I had this as a 9. Came back as a 7. I don't know why I thought this was a 9. I mean, this is not even close to a 9. I mean, how stupid can I be? This is like a 7. I should have pre-graded this as a 6 or a 7. I mean, the centering is way off. And then with the new centering guidance or guidelines from PSA, they just got hammered on this. So this probably is an 8 in the old standards, but
It's a 7 now, so can't do much about that. Again, I bought this for $50, and in a 7, it's actually worth $70. So these are higher value. I mean, you come get these in a 10, they carry some good value. All right, next card. This is the biggest card of the lot. Super excited about this card. It's the 97 Ultra Full Court Trap. And it's the gold. So and I wasn't sure if it was gold or not, but it came back labeled as gold. I had this as an 8 or a 9, probably an 8. It's got a foil front. And it came back as an 8. This is Pop 45 as an 8. So this is a highly desirable insert. I would say I paid $65 for it. I'd say it's probably a $600 or $650 card as an 8. I mean, if you look at sales on eBay, some people have this as high as $700-800 just because the pop count is so low. So as an 8, $600 card, give or take. So got a good profit on this one. And you know, I'm not entirely sure why they labeled these as gold, but I checked and saw that other ones that look exactly like this are also labeled gold. So, and obviously the gold is more rare and harder to get and higher value than the non-gold. Next one, I don't know why I pre-graded this as a 10. I don't know, sometimes it just amazes me how you can make mistakes. This is a 90, what is it, 97? Yeah, this is a 97 Rockstars. It's not the refractor. I had this pre-graded as a 10, but then after I watched the pre-grade video again, I was like, wait a minute, there's like an indentation, like a nail indentation from a person's nail, like on the front of the card. So why in the world would I say that it's a 10? It came back as a 6, which is exactly what it should be. If you look here, right down there, I'm sure, yeah, you can see that right there. How in the world would I think that I'd get a 10 on this card? Yeah, I'm lucky to get a 6. Now, believe it or not, in a 6, this card is a $220 card. In a 6, I paid $65 for it. So I mean, I ended up making a profit on this, or we'll make a profit on this. But my goodness, what in the world was I thinking? All right, next card. 2 more left. This is the 97 Seasons Best refractor. There's the chrome version and the refractor version. This was pre-graded as a 9. I was super hopeful that it was going to be a 9. It was part of a lot. I just averaged out the cost of the 5-6 cards in the lot. What it come back as? A 7. God dang it anyway. But then when you look here, tick, 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 tick. I mean, you can't have, what was I thinking? You can't have like 4 or 5 ticks on the corners and expect to get a 9. So even since last November, early December, my eye for grading has gotten better. And I have a different perspective on what is a 10 and what is a 9 and what is an 8. And had I looked at this card today and given it a pre-grade, I would have given it a 7 or an 8. Probably an 8. Right? So I wouldn't have been 2 grades off. It would have been 1 grade off. Needless to say, I bought it for $65, and it's a $350 card as a PSA 7. So I still got a win on the card, but yeah, it wasn't nearly what I thought it was going to be. Had it come back as a 9, this would be a multi, you know, there'd be 9 might be $800-900. So anyway. So the last one here is a 97 Metal Universe. This is one of the most iconic cards of all time for Jordan. Obviously, it's in the green and red PMG. Those cards are worth hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. This is not a PMG. Shocker. It's the base card. And I pre-graded this as a 9, and it came back as a 9, which I'm super excited about. This is hard to 9 This foil front is really tough to nine. So bought it for 65 bucks, and it's a little over $300. I'll probably put $350 on it. And yeah, just love that card, and have been trying to get a 9 on this a couple different times. So super excited about that. All right, so let's take a look at just the pre-grade versus reveal statistics. I had 10 cards of the 21 card order that came back as a correct pre-grade for a percentage of 52.5%. Anytime I can get over 50% correct, I feel good. However, I overgraded 10 cards at the same percentage of 52.5%, which is way too high overgrading, right? So I overestimated the condition of my own cards. That's not good. That's like getting high off your own supply, if you know what I mean. Not a good thing to do. So I got to lower that percentage. It's actually been going up the last couple of orders. I undergraded one card, which represented 5%. And then 2 cards were ungraded. Evidently, I forgot to add them into the order, but put them in the what I mailed in. So yeah, I'll get those regraded another time. That won't be an issue. So how did I do on the financial side? Well, if you remember what I said at the beginning, I had an estimated profit of $700. Well, the total value was $2,445. I was off by $30. That's pretty good. If you take $2,445 total value and multiply that times 0.85, you get $2,080. I had the predicted total value, or this would be the net, at $2,050. So the predicted was $2,050, the actual was $2,080, difference of $30. Again, not bad. If you take $2,080 and subtract that by $1,355, which is the total outlay, you get $725 estimated profit. So I had a predicted estimated profit of $700. So I was pretty darn close in terms of my predictions, in terms of the profitization off of this sub and off of this order. I'll say this last piece. Since I've been doing this and keeping track of all this stuff, again, I don't do it on a spreadsheet. I do it on paper, which is fine. I just keep multiple copies of these papers. But since I've been doing this, I can tell you that I've been holding myself far more accountable to, 1, what I buy, 2, what I submit, and 3, how I consider the sell side. So if you're looking to tighten things up in terms of how you buy, pre-grade, submit, and sell, I would highly recommend going through a process like this or something similar to it, because it really does make an impact on how you think about how you're going to spend your money and how you're going to make your money back, and then hopefully make some profit off of it. So if you have any questions about that, you want to ask me anything about that, just send me an email, rjp7227@yahoo.com, or you can put a comment in the comment section of the YouTube video. Yeah, and I'd be happy to connect with you on how I do this. It's kind of an amalgamation of 3G Slabs. Shout out to 3G Slabs, Matthew Greeley. Little Victories, Carlson Cards, Cajun Cardboard, and a couple other folks in terms of how they track their data. Last thing I'll say is, if you got any MJs, any Kobe's, or any Lebrons that you're looking to sell, hit me up. I'm your man. All right, take care. Thanks for watching. Peace out. One love.